gotta return this, and then I also have a package as well.
Was it just one?
Just one. Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much. Woo! Finally. This is the brand new A7R III. If you guys already see the title of the video, I just sold my A7S2 and my A6500 for this camera. I've been waiting for about a month now since Amazon had it back ordered, and every camera shop in the city wasn't going to get it until more of the inventory was being pushed out. So I'm going to do a full unboxing video and the 5 reasons why I bought this camera. Alright guys, so got the A7R III from Amazon. Let's open this together. The awesome orange and black Sony box. There it is guys, the Sony A7R III. Do you ever want to just like open things like super carefully and just like not mess anything up? That's how I am with things. So this is the top, warranty and the brochure and the booklets and stuff. Pretty standard from Sony. Charging cable. I love Sony's packaging. They're very compact, especially with this mirrorless camera. The new Sony battery charger, new camera strap. Here it is guys, the A7R III. Wow, awesome. Sony, why do you guys still have this thing? This is so annoying. If you guys are Sony users and you guys have these things, do you guys take them off? I take mine off. Oh, and the battery, nice. Okay, so this is something different. So the A7S2 and the A7R2 had 2 batteries that came with it because probably they knew that the camera battery life was garbage. So this is their brand new NP-FZ100 battery. All right, so I have the new battery on the left and the old battery on the right. As you can see, there's a huge size difference, like massive size difference of it. And this is the same battery that the A9 uses. So I'm extremely excited to finally have a battery that I don't have to change every 2 hours, maybe even less, maybe an hour, because when I shot on the A7S2, that thing only lasted me an hour of 4K shooting. So I'm excited to use this and see the new improvements. All right, what's up guys? So I'm back in my little workspace here on my A7R III along with my 70-200 G Master lens attached. I just spent a whole day shooting, testing it out for you guys and seeing what the new improvements have been. And I'm honestly blown away by how amazing this camera is, both photo and video. Everything that Sony said in their announcement video on this camera has lived up to the expectation. So let's get into the 5 reasons why I switched to this camera. So in the beginning of this video, I told you guys I sold my A7S2 and my A6500. Both amazing cameras in of itself, but I needed something to have both photo and video in one. I was sick of pulling out the A6500 for photos, and I was sick of just doing A7S2 for just video. The A7S2 was an amazing camera. I've had it for like 8 months now, and it was just ungodly how amazing that camera is in low light. I did a lot of nightlife, like you know, and it saved my ass when I didn't have the proper lighting. And you know, I shoot in S-Log2 most of the time, so to be able to have the information there and then just drop a LUT on it afterwards, it looks freaking amazing. And the A6500 undoubtedly has one of the best touch focuses on the Sony cameras, along with the autofocus. It was amazing, and the pictures looked phenomenal. So I just needed something to overall have all of that in one, and the A7R III was that. So reason number 2 why I switched was the new battery. So I just showed you the comparison between the 2 batteries. The new NP-FZ100 battery is amazing. I shot this the entire day shooting for Ghost, and it was 4K, 24 frames per second, and we were shooting for about maybe 2 to 3 hours, and it was only using 20% of the battery. So I was blown away. So to be able to have that kind of long-lasting battery life is a game changer, because I had 5 batteries, 5 Sony native batteries that I had to switch out throughout the day. Especially if I'm, you know, traveling, I'm going to be using 3 to 4 batteries throughout the day. So to have one, I'll probably get another one. To have one to last me good 8 hours, that's phenomenal. So that's reason number 2. So reason number 3, so the dual card slots like the A9 is now on the A7R III. I have the UHS-2 memory card that has really good write speed on it, so that is perfect for shooting 4K. And then I have the UHS-1, for my photos mainly, so I can switch between back and forth and kind of keep my files separated and keep them organized. So Sony also added a new image processor and the LSI for better image quality. So the old generation, the A7R II, had 42.4 megapixels. This one has 42.4 megapixels. So I was kind of like thinking, like, how can you make an image processor better? But it's providing more horsepower overall to allow it to get a better quality out of the 42.4 megapixels. And I'm blown away by the pictures. Obviously, you'll see more of my work as I go on, or you can check out some of the stuff, new pictures that are going to come out for Ghost. And you can see the clearer detail. So I'm excited to continue shooting with this. So reason number 4 why I upgraded it to the A7R III is the brand new button layout and the new joystick and touchscreen options that Sony is now offering. So the button layout actually feels good on the fingers. When I was holding the A7S II, I always felt like I was pressing on a piece of plastic. Now it's actually pretty durable. The brand new joystick is now added, which gives it a much better rate for, you know, selecting focus. And then the touchscreen is amazing as well. I was trying out the touchscreen on faces, detecting it. It was extremely quick. Not as fast as the Canon 1DX, but for the A7 series, this is one of the best on the market right now. The grip on the right-hand side is extended a little bit, and I think it's a little bit fatter than the A7R II and A7S II, so it doesn't feel like I have to hold it on for dear life like I did on my A7S II. So overall, it feels really great in the hand, and the new button layout has been phenomenal. Alright, so reason number 5, this is going to be a little bit more technical on the camera, and these are some of the newer features that really sold me to really upgrade to the A7R III. So 10 frames, continuous shooting, that's incredible. It's not as fast as the A9, not as fast as the 1DX Mark II, but fast enough for what I do. So if you're not a sports action wildlife shooter, you don't need those fast frames per second. I pretty much just need it for portraits, for anybody that's modeling. You know, you get the shot, get out. Sony's now offering 15 stops of dynamic range and a 5.5 step axis stabilization. So I do a lot of video. Obviously that's gonna help and be in handy, especially if I'm, you know, doing handheld movements with the camera, and it just gives me a way better, steadier shot. And if you guys have the chance to hold the A7R III and actually go through the menu settings, it's actually completely changed and a lot easier. The A7S II just had so much going on. The A7R III now is more simplified and is less of a headache to go through and everything. And there's a lot more custom functions on it, so I'm excited to use all the features that Sony has added into this camera. And just a last fun fact for this camera, Time Magazine actually named this one of their top 10 gadgets of 2017. So that's incredible to know that this camera was extremely high in demand. I know Sony even announced an apology because there were so many people wanting to buy this camera. And B&H, one of the top sellers for camera gear, actually said this was the #1 seller overall camera on their store, which is incredible. So it kind of makes the A9 extremely obsolete for a photo and video camera. So the A7R III is honestly the camera to go for Sony right now, and it's going to be interesting to see what the A7S III is going to be like if it does come out anytime soon. So overall, I'm excited to continue using this camera to shoot photo and video. If you guys enjoy the 5 reasons to upgrade video, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be using this camera more often now, of course. So brand new content is coming your way. If you guys haven't followed me on my social media, I'm most active on Instagram. You'll be seeing most of my work on there as well, both photo and video. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are planning on upgrading to the A7R III, drop a comment below. Let me know. Let me know what kind of cameras that you're shooting on right now, because obviously this isn't the best camera out in the world, but you know, I love talking gear. I love sharing my experiences with what I have. So drop a comment. Love to talk to you guys. I'll comment back to every comment on this video like I have in the past. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.